Disclaimer: knives are not toys, they are tools and can be used as weapons, but you shouldn't put yourself in the position to use them as weapons. When in doubt, try to seek a peaceful solution. That being said, wow, Mossy Oak is really starting to up their game, because these are the most tool-like knives I've seen so far. Well, one's a knife, one is a multi-tool with a knife. And wow, this thing's really Swiss Army type. Here is part of the multi-tool. As you can see, it's got a blade, naturally, with both a smooth and serrated edge. Next we have a decent pair of scissors that function like so, and move out of the way if they're not locked down. Oh yeah, these tools actually have lockdown switches, although when one part is out, the scissors do tend to stick out a little bit. Then we have not one but two screwdrivers. One screwdriver is little, with two types of bottle openers. Well, one bottle opener, one can opener. Then we got a standard flat screwdriver. Then we come over here and we got your standard Phillips head screwdriver, short blade for maybe doing a little bit of fine work, a lanyard hole if you want to put like a carabiner or something on it, a file which can also be used as a screwdriver, and if you flip the file over, you got a ruler which goes up to, let's see, 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters. So you can do a little bit of measuring. You got a belt clip, and the main show of the multi-tool, a pair of pliers with a fine tip, wide middle, and two types of wire cutters, soft and hard. The hard ones are kind of hard to see, they're towards the middle. And yeah, so this would be a multi-tool for pretty much every use you could think of. And it's actually pretty compact once you fold everything out of the way. And like I said, if part of, or one of the tools that's being used on this side is out, the wire cutters tend to stick out, but once it's all folded away, it's very neat. And the whole thing folds up into a fairly neat little package to be stored in a sheath, which can go on the belt or in a pocket, whatever. Now we come to the middle part of the trio, because yes, the trio. We have this neat little pocket folder with a belt clip, and if I can focus on it, I think it's a seatbelt cutter, or basically some kind of cutter to free yourself from bind if need be. And this little point thing could be used to break a car window, or if in the off chance you find yourself in a fight, you can hold the tool like this, and instead of pounding on someone with the soft part of your fist, you can pound on someone with a blunt point, which will not necessarily kill, but will injure and irritate, so you can get out of a bad situation. And then we come to the main part, a blade which can be opened with either your thumbs, it's ambidextrous, or pressing this little knob on the back, which, unless you do it with some authority, it won't flip out all the way. It's got the little leaf spring on the inside to hold the blade in place. I can get the camera to focus on it. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Little leaf spring. Though it's going to take a little breaking in to really get it to work. Though the leaf spring is very strong when holding, so maybe a little opening and closing will get it to work properly. But with a little bit of authority, it opens properly and it makes for a pretty decent blade, which the camera will not focus on. It's not as shiny as others, so you wouldn't be able to use it to reflect sunlight to get rescued, but overall it's halfway decent standard clip point blade. And now for heavy work we come to this big boy. Its handle, like the smaller blade, is black, sort of rubberized, kind of soft but not too soft. It's fairly comfortable in the grip. If you hold it like this, you can wrap your pinky around this part, 3 fingers around here, or move up a little bit and put your finger in this groove and do some fine work. The blade feels fairly sharp, but not so sharp that if you accidentally cut yourself you won't notice. Once again, it's not as shiny as some of the blades I own, but I think that's by design, so you don't accidentally attract attention. The spine is rather thin up in the blade area, but it thickens in the handle, so it feels fairly sturdy. So you could probably do some camp work with it. And of course, it's got the Mossy Oak logo. They all do. So, yeah, overall, I would say this trio of tools, they are tools. They can double as weapons in a pinch, but like I said, never get yourself involved in that situation. These tools are pretty good. Very practical, lightweight, and I would say a solid choice if you're going camping, or if you're maybe in an urban environment and you crash your car and you need to get out quick. I can think of several situations where these tools would be a blessing. So there you go. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, knives, like all tools, should not be used as weapons unless absolutely back against the wall. But really, you shouldn't get put in that position. Always think through a situation and choose the peaceful solution. Happy camping, stay safe, and happy holidays. Oh, by the way, yes, I got this at Walmart. All these blades are coming from Walmart. They're pretty amazing when it comes to practical knives. Cheers.